Touching is the first sense we human develop in the womb.
Do you want to hug a stranger?
A hug can big impact to my friends.
They will socialize
when I was
in
small,
the
I can
social
hug
media.
everybody,
That's all.
even the stranger. But now I would not hug them.
How long haven't you hugged someone?
Touching and hugging is kind of like being born naturally. Hug is kind of like to comfort others and to expressing I love you and trying to increase the attachment of feelings being each other.
It is something like to comfort people, to let them know that everything will be okay.
It's different, like in Western and Eastern country, the culture is totally different. Like in the Western country, they are using hugging as a greetings, but in Asian country, because it's more conventional, so hugging sometimes they will consider more before they hug.
In Malaysia, especially for the Malays, we won't hug with other people. We will hug with the same gender, or the parents and the kids will hug among each other, but not in the public, because that is not our culture.
Because everybody have their own boundaries. Like sometimes some people boundaries, like they can accept people touch their shoulder, but some of them they don't.
And then it's because of they set a barrier. They draw a line. And why they draw the line? Because they don't trust. When we show our love, we show our the feeling that we care. Actually, some people think that you are showing the weakness part of your side.
This documentary is about a hug social experiment. The objective of it is to testify the positive effect of hugging. Because that touch is the first sense that we human develop in the womb, that process even of like 1.5 centimeter embryos. But like somewhere in adulthood, what was kind of extincted to us has become kind of awkward for us, that we seldom hug our family member or intimate friend. Even like touched by them that you feel uncomfortable. That's why we want to conduct this social experiment. We want to let people know that intimate touch can bring positive effect to their life. Except from the documentary, which is a visual way to tell other story, we want to conduct a social experiment which can bring more like direct impact to the society, and also can like tell the story in a more tangible way. First, we recruit 3 participants. There are 2 girls and 1 boy, and all of them have different mindset toward hugging, but all of them doubt that whether the hug can bring positive effect to their life. The experiment will be conducted in Kuala Lumpur, which is the capital city of Malaysia, and where there are lots of people from different countries will be there. All the participants there will be blindfolded. First is because that actually the touch is the first sense that we develop. So when we blindfold them, they can kind of mimic the feeling of being in the womb of their mother, so that they can trace back to the beginning of their birth. The other reason is that when we blindfold their eyes, like they can avoid eye contact with the passers-by, which can reduce the chance of like personal interaction, which might affect the result.
Hug is a warm action for me. So like my families or friends, they are sad or upset, I will go and hug them.
I remember that the first time I hugged another one except from my family members, is one of my friend during high school. I found that she was crying alone in the toilet. Then I approached her and she told me that her family got some troubles. Then I don't know why, I just have the intention to hug her. Then I hugged and she cried. And after that, I realized the meaning of the hug.
就是一种肢体语言吧，因为我也不太喜欢拥抱之类。然后之前 也没怎么拥抱过，也不能说排斥吧，但是我觉得拥抱没办法让我开心起来。
When I was small, I can hug everybody, even the stranger. But now I would not hug everyone because it will feel very weird.
It was about when I was 4. I will sleep with my dad and I will lie on his chest and I will hug him. I feel comfort to be protected by him. But after puberty, I didn't hug him anymore. Yeah.
小时候我妈说，不然你抱一下妈妈吧，我就 OK 啊，然后我那时候的感觉是特别自然的。但是就是自从互联网这样普及之后，你跟人之间的沟通就是你发几条短信啊，打一段字啊，再不然就加一些 emoji 啊，或是发一些 sticker 啊。你长期的这样子用这种机械的方法，用这种手上的方法去跟人做交流之后，你在这种面对面的情况下，你就很难用自己这种原始的这种肢体语言再去跟别人表达一些什么感受。
In my high school, there is an activity about a cancer patient. Then everybody can go and hug the patient. It's the first time in my high school have this kind of activity, so it's very interesting. Yeah.
I'm more defensive to strangers. Actually, I don't like to go to a public space that have many crowds. Somebody might pass by and accidentally touch you. I was like, I cannot accept that.
因为你们要这个实验是把眼睛蒙起来的嘛，我在没有视线的情况下去做一件事情，我觉得不单单是我，应该是大家都很害怕的一件事情。然后我觉得这个实验应该会改变我对于一些拥抱的看法吧。
Quite unusual, so you don't see it every day. So you're kind of wondering what's up with this.
Aiyo, cannot. It's because we are Muslim. We cannot hug in Singapore. We only can hug between girl and girl.
做实验我们就不需要了吧？如果真的有人需要拥抱，那才叫拥抱。你要好好的抱个孩子，觉得也很尴尬。
It's not. I want to hug. No, it's good to share the love, but I don't know. I'm a little bit shy also.
You know, because a hug is a very personal thing, right? It's supposed to come out of love and feeling. You don't have to simply hug someone on the streets. You need to hug people you know, whom you want to pass the love to.
Hug is for somebody that you are intimate with, the one that you are close to you. Hugging must have meaning to it. You can't just hug anybody, you see. somebody that means a lot to you, you feel the love, and then you hug. You can hug your good friends because you have relationship with that person, but you don't hug a stranger. You don't teach your child to go around hugging a stranger, do you?
She looks very alone over there. She looks very alone and she looks sad because nobody hugged her. So I just went to hug her.
Yeah, she's asking for a hug. Why not? It's free, it's good. I think that is a very good idea because it's something that is good. That energy, good energy, and always is very good, these things. So.
It feels normal to me. It's like how I hug my friends.
Because it's friendly and it's a good idea. It's love is important.
我觉得拥抱吧，虽然是陌生人之间，我觉得人和人之间拥抱可以给人一种坚定的感觉。其实抱得越紧，其实安全感越足。
Yeah, you can hug anyone. It's normal. You can hug in the street. Make a hugging.
It's quite nice because you're hugging someone you don't know. So yeah, I feel like it's so friendly, and then between the people there's no like something not good.
What's wrong with just hugging a stranger like that? I've been looking like some kind of video like this in YouTube, and when I look at the video I feel like, gosh, if this happened in Malaysia, I want to do this, I say, because it's like an act of love to anyone, like to even to a stranger like that.
Yeah, no worries, man. Enjoy. You look not to be alone here.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye. Oh, thank you. Bye bye. Oh, thank you. Hi. Hi. Yes. Thank you. Okay, welcome. Bye bye.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Bye bye. Hi. Thank you. Bye bye. Yeah, thank you.
A way to express your feelings with physical actions, maybe? Yeah, I would say that.
Hug means like sharing feelings and love. It's all about love after all. We have nothing brought by ourselves but love.
A hug means like a friendly contact between people and support each other. It means like I'm giving you a piece of me.
For me, hug is when you are close for someone and you are linked together, you know.
You are saying with a hug that you are not alone?
Yeah.
You have more people here sharing love, peace.
Release your stress, tensions, everything. Give you love.
That you care about another person.
A hug. It's a good moment. It's like sharing a good moment with a good person.
Vibration, you know, the energy, the positive energy around.
就是表达一种友好的一种态度和那个积极向上的情绪吧。
I do learn something about this hormone when we hug someone that we can be happy.
一开始其实还蛮紧张的，就是手你完全是打不开的，就会这样颤抖这个样子，然后你不知道该伸到什么方向。直到第一个小朋友，我不知道是第一个小朋友还是2个小朋友，他站在我腿这个位置吧，然后就是我下去弯腰抱他们的时候，很感动。还有一个就是一个胖胖的一个大叔走过来，我说 Never mind, everything will be alright。那时候你真的，你整个人心情都会很好，就当时还在感触说，真的会有人在给你释放这个温暖。当他说那句话，真的忍不住，就是一开始蒙我这个眼睛的这个带子，到后面他已经前半段已经整个都湿掉了这样子。就是你会感觉到，其实就是还是有人在关心你，那感觉是以前从来没有过。我一开始还是有一点排斥，但是当你的最重要的感官就是你的视觉被完全剥夺了之后，你其实没有那个心情，或是没有那个空间再去想说陌生人会对你做什么事情，更何况陌生人还是要来拥抱你这件事情，只会让你觉得更加温暖，不会觉得说是很危险的什么事情。
I'm keep waiting. I remember that the first person come to hug me is a man. He was very gentleman. He didn't touch me. He just hugged me. He maintained a distance with me. There was a lady. She hugged me. Then she's very caring to me. She said, "Oh, this is so hot. How come you can stand alone at here for so long time?" Then I started to lose my defensive. That I started to build more trust to the stranger. I feel like I'm expected more hug from others.
When people come to hug you, they hug you very tightly. You will feel energy. They pass their energy to you, and you can overcome all things in this day. So I think very positive now.
I feel I will try to ask myself, why they didn't come to hug me? Am I not cute, not pretty, or what? And I feel very awkward to stand alone at there.
I will feel alone at that time because I stand at there and a lot of people walking in front of me. I can feel that, but no people come and hug me. I will feel maybe some people come and hug me. I will expected more people come and hug me.
一开始可能还不太习惯，所以当有人来抱你的时候，你还是会比较茫然的。还有就是因为你站在那边要拥抱别人的时候，你手要一直张开嘛，所以手就会很酸。但是怎么说，就是当你手很酸的时候，有个人过来拥抱你，你手下去抱他的时候，感觉有种魔法，你抱到别人之后，你那个酸会消逝掉一段时间。商场里面是特别冷的，所以没有人来抱我的时候，我真的会感到很冷。但是当别人来抱你的时候，特别是那种个子特别大的人过来抱你的时候，你就会不那么冷。
My feeling, I never thought that I can feel the family love from strangers. There was one time, the one whole Indian family, they come to hug me. First is their son, then their mother, and even their grandmother or their daddy or what. Then I also heard their conversation. I really feel the family love, and also the kids hug me. I was so happy. The children are a real angel to me because when they hug me, I feel a totally different feeling if compared with the adults.
I have a new meaning of the hug because some people will say something to you when they hug you. Like I still can remember a woman, maybe she say, "Wish you have a nice day." I will feel very happy because the people, the stranger, they can say this kind of things to me. It's really nice, and they can share their hug to me. I can feel from them the warmth. I see 4 girls go to hug Holly. I feel very warm, and I almost want to cry.
一开始我只是觉得旁边陆续有人这样过来抱我而已，但是看到视频就是还是有非常多人只是远远的在观望。我不会当第一个冲上去抱他人，在我什么都不知道的情况下，我是不会的。这个实验过后，就感觉它更像是一种释放善意的一种行为。还有一个是之前有说过，就是视觉上面，就是当你没有获得任何的视线之后，你会感觉到害怕。但是做到这个实验的中段或者是后半段的时候，你隐隐感觉到有人向你这样走过来。应该是记得有一句他跟我说，"It is not easy, bro." 他说过这句话，我记得当时我是很感动，就眼泪会有流下来。就是这次的这个活动跟网上那些视频不一样的原因，是因为我在网上看到那些视频都是，它都有一个前提放在那个地方。如果我是一个同性恋，你会拥抱我吗？如果我是一个艾滋病患者，你会拥抱我吗？它都是处在一个比较弱势的群体，然后来寻求他人的帮助。所以别人对他的拥抱可能是一种更多出自于怜悯，更多出自于帮助的那种拥抱。而这个实验呢，前面没有加任何的形容词，别人来拥抱我，我会感觉像是一个处在一个平等的情况下。在这种平等的情况下，你还能感受到其他人给你释放的善意，这种你会感觉更不一样。
Before the hug experiment, I feel that hug is just can with your intimate people like your friends or family. But now I will feel that maybe a stranger also can give you a warm things. Then I also want to give them.
你想当个去拥抱别人的人也好， 你想当个在旁边用手机拍照的人也好，我觉得这是现在比以前更人性的地方。因为我之前说过，其实科技会让人的距离越来越远，但是其实科技也没有让人越来越远了。就是你如果选择了你去拥抱那个人，你是当下给他一个拥抱，可能给他一点温暖。长久来看，你看外面那些用手机记录的人，他们会把这些视频 po 上网，会让更多人看到。那这时候的温暖就不局限于这种身体上的，或是局限于你周边的，而是来自于互联网能够覆盖的所有的范围。
Give more hug to your people around you. Maybe they will not express their feeling. Maybe they are sad, but they will not express that. But you can go and hug them to let them feel they are not alone. You are be with them like that.
First step, which is we have to put aside our mobile. Look to the mirror. What do you want in your life? Do you want to live in this society like heartless? You couldn't find anyone who are really sincere, want to sit and want to listen to your story. They will socialize in the social media, that's all. That's the problem. So we have to stop that. We have to stop people to be 24 hours to get into the social media.
Try to spending the quality time with your family instead of like playing gadgets. I believe if you don't thought you're playing gadgets, you only inside your own world. You're only understanding like what is happening in the world, but you don't understand what is the things that happen in your family. They already forgotten what is the attachment with each other. Instead of using the gadgets to replace as the love. So I would say that this kind of activity can be do much because it can be remind of people of what is love and touching feelings lah.
For this documentary, the key message that we want to deliver to our audience is that you need to hug more. Instead of hugging, you need to have more direct conversation or interaction with the people, especially for those that you care. Don't just chatting through social media, but have real one-to-one conversation with them. We conduct the social experiment 2 times in Kuala Lumpur, and according to the records, there are only 90 people who hug the participants. But all the participants, they agreed that actually this social experiment changed their mind toward hugging. For the passersby, when we interviewed them, I think some of them who hesitate or didn't hug, they are kind of like judging the process of the experience. But for the objective of the experience, they all admit that the hug and also intimate touch is essential, especially for them that within the intimate relationship. According to scientific research, there are a lot of positive effects that intimate touch or hug can bring. From the physical perspective, when you are hugging someone, your blood pressure and also heart rate will slow down. Also, intimate touching can increase the number of natural killer cells, which is the front line of our immune system. From the psychological perspective, hugging can increasing the bonding and also relieving the pain as well as the neurodegenerative disorders. Also increase the empathy or also understanding. So actually, like you can feel that when you are in a hug, you can feel that all your pressure and also stress are relieved. The stress and worry can be replaced by the increased feeling of happiness and also trust. That is only a small part of the positive effect that the hug can actually bring to human body.